Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the Rap My Black Show. I'm your girl KeyIce, and this is my co-host.
Grandmaster Bass Monstar, what's going on?
Not much. How have you been?
Oh man, bringing the heat, bringing the funk. I stay dancing on the beat. What you been up to?
Just staying busy and trying to keep up with what's been
Man,
trending this past week. It's been crazy. Y'all, today
yeah.
we have quite a bit to actually show you because, like, one thing about this week, I noticed that a lot of the artists they were posting videos like to back up what they were talking about. So we have a few things to show y'all today. It'll be more of a visual show today than a slideshow for sure. But just some
Okay.
quick shout outs for birthdays though.
Whose
This
birthday is
past
it?
week, well, I didn't see too many artist birthdays this week, but we did have a
Yeah.
couple. So happy birthday to Mr. Red. He's out of Killeen, Texas. He's doing
Burn,
his
burn,
thing.
burn.
Sure. Happy birthday to Jamie Foxx. His birthday was
Burn, burn, burn.
and also happy birthday. I had four family members with the birthday this past week, so I want to give a shout
Hey,
out
burn, 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 burn,
to my uncle Keith,
burn.
my cousin Amber, my cousin Sheikah, and my cousin Quez. Happy birthday to y'all.
Burn, 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 burn,
So yeah,
burn.
there are a lot of December birthdays.
Happy
But
birthday.
and also last week was the grand well not this week is the grand prize
The
show
Grandmaster
for
birthday? Oh, not last week,
yeah,
no.
but for Freestyle Fridays we have
Oh yeah, who won?
yeah.
I
Last
think I
week
saw
we
already.
had Smoothie Chosen. He won for last week. And
From
so we have
Amarillo,
like
Texas.
yeah, yeah.
Man, that
He's
guy.
pretty good. He played like during the competition itself, he had a pre-recorded video that he played, which was
Ah,
really good. And then
yeah, I
during
think
the
I saw one of
competition,
his submissions.
oh, okay, yeah. And so after that, he made it to round two. In that round two, he did acapella. I was like, okay, it was nice. And he put the word home base in there. I was like, okay, that's what's up, shouting out home base.
Ah, smooth. That was
Yeah,
smooth. I see what you did there.
right.
Yeah,
That was real smooth.
it's
But
dope.
the grand prize championship, by the time y'all view this, you will have seen it. This is actually a pre-recorded episode. Gotta tell you that because as I speak on Freestyle Fridays, um, we don't know who's gonna be the winner at this very moment in time as we record this. But by the time y'all see this show, we will have the
Y'all
grand
know.
prize championship winner for the months of November, December. So shout out
Word.
to that winner. But yeah, I guess we can go ahead and get into it. Man, just looking at
Who's
this. Okay,
first?
who's first
We gonna
is
talk about Drake
Jamie Foxx.
first? Oh,
Drake. Oh my God, you got a Drake one? Drake's always doing something.
no, nah.
But yeah, Jamie Foxx, since he just had a birthday, did want to mention something that happened. It was an incident that happened on during his birthday dinner. Somebody hit him in the face with a glass. There was some type of
What is
altercation in
going
that restaurant.
on?
Right. I don't know all the details of it or what restaurant it was, but I do know
Yeah,
that it was for his birthday dinner, and I don't know if it was like a disgruntled fan or what have you, but they did not like something. But I'm like, how you gonna pick up a glass
mm.
at a nice fancy restaurant, and throw it
Like,
at
what
Jamie
is
Foxx of all
this?
people?
Start a bar fight. Like, what is this?
It's crazy. And he just went through all this other stuff. He just had the release of his what was that,
Hmm.
December, it was December 10th, I think, where he dropped his comedy show on
Yeah,
Netflix. And that's been going crazy. So I'm like, it was right after that. And I'm like, how are you gonna do that? It's just crazy.
was it was a male
But
or a female?
it was male. I do know
Oh
that.
my
So
goodness.
yeah. But
Sheesh.
so apparently he went, he had to go. I don't know if he had to get stitches or what have you, but I do know he did go to get checked out at a
Just bleeding
medical
everywhere.
facility. Man, I haven't seen no pictures, but I'm pretty sure it was
Oof,
not nice.
that's scary.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
yeah, it's not fair at all.
Control your
So
tempers, people.
right, especially there's just
Because
so much
what
going on in the world.
possibly? Oh man, what if it was something like, I don't know, like I can only imagine what it probably was to provoke such a, you know?
Yeah,
Violent
exactly.
act.
Insane. But yeah.
The
Another thing that happened though, as far as like concerts that have been going on, Usher, he was, and this is something I actually had the
Usher,
video uploaded
Usher,
last week but
Usher.
didn't get to cover. Usher, his concert in Atlanta, I think he did like three or two or three in Atlanta. But Ti and Tiny,
Yeah.
they came to one of them, and
Okay.
they were. I'll let you see the clip because
Roll a clip.
yeah, we'll check out what happened there because that was kind of
Is it
weird.
a band?
Yeah, that was kind of interesting because I mean, you see Ti's reaction after she ate the cherries. It was like
Uh-huh.
he was like, "Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about." Like
Uh-huh.
that was just kind of interesting because they're a married couple, so that was the first time I've
Yeah.
seen a married couple, go through the cherry experience at the concert. I mean, what did you think about him? Because she
He
didn't
is
want to
that
do it
was
at
a
first,
yeah,
but he
no,
like nudged his wife to do it.
that was an interesting riz of the situation for real. It really was because like I mean, we already had this is part one of this movie at the like what it was at the beginning of the year. I think same thing happened with a couple of other celebrities and
Right.
it played out a different way. So it was interesting to see, like you said, a married couple go through the same scenario. But I guess, Ti and Usher probably are like friends on a certain level,
Yeah.
to a
Yeah.
certain degree.
Yeah.
So it's a whole
Hmm.
different vibe there. Because you can even
Exactly.
see at the very end of the whole experience or whatever he he kind of knew what the song was gonna do. So he's kind of like,
Hmm.
playing the song to her in a certain sense. I don't
Yeah.
know. That was interesting to watch. I was like, okay, we're
Yeah.
really doing this. This what we out here. We out here
Exactly.
with the cherries at the Usher concert. This what they want, huh? This what
Right.
y'all
And
want.
in the comments, people were saying, "Oh, Tiny's showing everybody the right way to eat the cherries." Like there was ever a wrong way. I was like, "Wait, what? There's a
Like
wrong
there
way?"
was ever a wrong way. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like
Exactly.
ever since then, the newer videos I've been seeing from the concert, the ladies have been getting even more seductive because they're like,
Oh
"Ooh,"
Lord.
like really playing with them. I'm like, "Oh
I
no,
mean,
I'm saying
if you single, that's a whole nother action
right." Yeah, if they're single,
branch
but I'm like,
tree branch. But if you
yeah,
married or in any type of relationship, that is the only way that is acceptable. And the way it just played out again, we've seen it twice now. Two very
yeah,
successful movies.
exactly. Because when DDG and Halle Bailey at the time, DDG was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna let
Yeah, that's
He
what
fed
was.
her the cherries at that time.
Yeah, it's either
Yeah,
you got to serve it up somehow. You got to serve up the riz somehow. You can't let it just be what it is, what it is, what it is, what it ain't. Y'all understand me?
exactly. Right. And Rihanna and Mariah Carey, they were trending this week too because Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, they went to one of Mariah's holiday concerts, during the holidays. She does her basically a holiday concert
Sister,
tour. So she's
sister.
on tour right now. And I'm sorry, Rihanna, she showed up and she was like, "Can you sign an autograph for me?" Did you actually see the video?
Hmm.
Because it's been trending for a minute.
No,
Okay,
no, I
let's go
haven't
ahead
seen
and
it. Let's
okay, well
roll
let's
a clip.
yeah.
It's
Rum!
this one. I remember.
Let rum through. Rum!
Hello, Mariah.
I need a signature. Who got the Sharpie? We have
Mariah.
I got one.
the Sharpie. Who has the shades? Yeah, you can have them
Hi,
for
Mariah.
free. Are you filming me in my bad side? No. The good side? Which is your good side?
I'll send it to Michael for approval.
Sign my shit because my name is forgetting.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
What do you want me to write? Mariah. Okay. What the fuck you think? Whatever you want. Wow, this is iconic. Mariah Carey is signing my shit, y'all. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that shit, y'all. I love it.
That was interesting because, I mean, for, because first of all, Mariah Carey is a mega star and Rihanna's a mega star too. They got two mega stars and one of them is asking the other to sign her breast. that was different. I was like, yeah, that was pretty different.
Okay.
Were you able to see it or did it stall for you on your side?
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, is this voluntary? Did she get consent before she just went up there and started, mauling this lady with this pen?
Yeah, you saw
claiming ownership over this lady, writing her name all over her. I was like,
yeah.
I didn't even get to hear Rihanna say anything. I was like, is this? But that's pretty cool though. That's kind of surreal, also too.
Yeah,
it's kind of surreal.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, these are two mega stars. I'm looking forward to their collab on All I Want for Christmas Is You. I can hear it
You
now.
think they have one? You think that would be nice if they do, man?
They ought to.
They need to.
I'm putting it out there in the universe,
they need to. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Because I mean,
it's
Rihanna.
coming, y'all.
Yeah,
Grandmastar Base Monstars predictions.
Right. And then Rihanna's at that point anyway where she's just like, she's not really recording just regular music anymore. So that would make sense to go ahead and
done everything.
Right. She's
Side quest time.
Been there, done that. So.
Side quest time.
Right.
That would be great. If they're fans, they leaving the bag on the table because I would go by that. I'd be like, Rihanna and Mariah Carey.
Right. Bow Wow is also trending, and he's trending in a different way because
Little Romeo.
He's he posted all these videos in his story. He posted like 4 different videos in his story, going off on Travis Hunter's girlfriend, fiance. But Travis Hunter, if I don't know who he is, he's a football player with the Colorado Buffaloes, and he just won the Heisman Trophy, and so he's been trending just for that. But on top of that, his fiance, Liana Lene, she's also been trending because of some things that have been happening when they've been out in public together, and so she's been under scrutiny, quite a bit, and she had posted a video earlier in the week explaining to people. She was like, I don't, she really felt like she shouldn't have to explain what she shouldn't have to explain, certain things that happened, but she was explaining herself to everybody so they would understand her better. But something else happened. I think this one was yesterday or it might have been the day before, but there's a page called the NBA Centel, and it's on Twitter. It's a parody page, and so they always are posting just parodies type content, trolling NBA players. So the player they chose to troll for this particular day was Anthony Edwards, and they had put, it was a picture of Anthony Edwards, and they made it seem like Liana had wrote a comment under his photo with the heart, the heart eye emoji with the money, like the money emoji sticking out, like with the tongue hanging out. And so Bow Wow apparently saw it and he thought it was real, and so did a lot of the hip hop pages. And so they were basically copied that image and they started sharing it on their pages as if she's possibly unfaithful to Travis. And so Bow Wow, it's a big mess, really. But Bow Wow had a lot to say about it.
Yeah, it sounds like a huge mess.
So, so let's check out Bow Wow's video because he had a lot to say.
Trappy. Check this out, gang.
Grab the tea.
It's coming from your boy Bow Weezy, right? I never met you, don't know you, know nothing. But I will say this, because I've been watching from afar. I'm not the type of nigga to jump in people's business, but I was once young, about to make a lot of money, and I know how this shit go. So I need you to hear me out. Number one, I don't want you feeling as though everybody jumping down your back or cats is hating. That's that young nigga mentality. I want you to look at this like niggas care about you. And especially in our community and in this industry, not a lot of brothers get the opportunity like you about to get. You know what I mean? You about to get the biggest check in your life. You about to go to the NFL. And all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Because if you don't see what the fuck is going on, gang, if we didn't give a fuck, we'll let you crash out. But from one player to the next, hey, my nigga, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another nigga page, an NBA nigga, with heart eyes and the motherfucking money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my motherfucking girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another nigga page, leaving heart eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. That bitch would have been packing up her shit and getting the fuck out my crib that day. I don't play that shit. You out. And it's like you so caught up in being in love with this motherfucker, bro. I don't even think this woman really love you like that, bro. You gotta watch the signs, man. That woman said you wasn't even her type. If a woman tell me she not my type but end up with me, then what's keeping you here? What's keeping you here then? If I'm not your type, that means you going off looks. So what the fuck is keeping you here? You gotta ask, but you young though. But you gotta ask yourself them questions. We not coming down on you, brother. We trying to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Before this motherfucker end up. Last but not least, young brother, I want you to live your life, man. You young, man. I don't even think you 24 yet. Do you know how much women are about to be thrown your way? Boy, you the Heisman Trophy Award winner. Can't no nigga give you no advice better than me, because I was young with the bag and I'm still here doing it, navigating through this whole shit. A nigga can't, I'm telling you from first-hand experience, brother, it's about to be so many women about to throw that thing your way, you ain't gonna be able to turn it down. So all it's gonna do is just lead to frustration and all type of bullshit in your household anyway. Young brother, snatch that ring back, get focused on what's important. Nigga, it's hard to build your shit when you got a broad with you that's, bro, you in the media more for the broad than you is for the winning the Heisman. I don't like that. You know what I mean? So I don't give a look. Coach Prime got my number. You know how to hit me. I'm telling you, my nigga, I ain't coming down on you. I ain't trying to hate on your situation. But my nigga, wake up.
Yeah, Bow Wow had a whole lot to say. 3 minutes worth of stuff to say. But it was definitely not real. So y'all, because I still see people thinking it was real. They're sharing it. Like, it's getting tons of shares on all these different pages, y'all, but it's not real. That's a fake post that the NBA Centel over on. It's not even affiliate. The page
So
is
what
not
makes
affiliated
it?
with the NBA.
Who was saying that who's saying that it's not real? Who's saying that it's not real?
That page is not, everybody, like people that follow the page, it is definitely not real. They made it up. Like they made it up. They created an image. It's a fake image. They added her name. They made it look like she did, put the emoji comment on there, but she did not. So yeah,
Are
it's
they
just like
owning up
it's
to
a really
it and
popular
saying that they
page.
did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really popular page.
Okay,
And they're
good.
known for parodies.
Yeah,
They're known
because
to
they
post
could
like
be
they're trolling. They're always trolling. And
okay.
it has like
Because
about
they
26,000
could
followers.
be ruining somebody's relationship over here,
Yeah.
trolling.
I mean, for real. I mean, luckily,
Like that's a serious offense.
right. And luckily, Travis knows that the page is fake. She knows the page. Well, I don't know if she knows the page is fake. A lot of people know the page is fake.
Yeah.
But for people that don't know the page is fake, we're here to tell you it's fake. So it's a parody page. So they always they're doing like little things
There you
to
go.
troll people, but they focus on trolling NBA players. But I mean,
fucking
I thought it was
bots.
not cool. I feel like it might be a legal thing. So I don't think pages like that should go to that extent. I could tell when they're like, just having fun with
Yeah,
certain
not
things.
cool,
It's
guys. Not
yeah,
cool
it's not
at
cool
all.
to like, because you got Bow Wow looking at the page. No telling what other
Yeah.
celebrity was looking at that page.
Oh.
But on top of that,
Oh.
these pages they copy each other. So on top of that, Bow
Yep.
Wow, he probably didn't even see it from
Yep.
the original source. He probably saw it from one of these other pages that also thought it was real. So that's what makes it even worse, because one of the posts I saw it on, I think it
Yep.
was, I don't even want to say the name of the page because I might be wrong, but I just know there's multiple pages that are showing this content that's not even true. And it's really sad because she was already upset about, the other things that had happened where people were like talking about her. So I think it's really messed up that they chose to do that to her.
Dang. Not
And
a good.
all right. Bow Wow, he said
But what did
during
Bow
his
Wow
spiel.
say during the vid? Yeah,
Bow Wow
because he
said
was
during
going
his
hard.
right. He said during his spiel that more focus is being put on Travis's fiance than on Travis. And I felt that part because
Uh,
I don't know what's going on with the media around, surrounding Travis and his fiance, but for whatever reason, somebody is wanting
yeah.
to put more focus on her than him. And so, like, even when you Google his name,
Mm,
because I Googled his name before the show, I was like, I'm just going to see what pops up. So, at the very top, his football player profile does show up at the top, which it should, because he's a football player. The Heisman Trophy win, that does show up at the top. But then right under that, it starts talking about his fiance. You see all of these headlines talking about how Bow Wow is talking about his fiance under a post that wasn't even real. So
uh-huh.
that's what's messed up. That's under Travis Hunter's name when his name is Google. And so,
Oh,
yeah, that's, and I'm like, that's really messed up that that's what's, because everyone has a social media footprint, as they like to call it,
yeah.
and his social media footprint is surrounding all of this stuff with his fiance, and that's not cool. But I'm pretty sure, once he does get signed to the NFL and, starts to have, monster plays and stuff like that, he'll start trending for his, more of his football. But right now, it's about the fiance. And that's what's up. So, yeah.
Yeah. Not cool, guys. Not cool.
Not cool at all. But we do also have, let me see, because y'all, we had a lot of videos this week. There's just a lot of video type content that was trending. Little Baby, he also was trending this. He's been trending for a few things he said during some recent interviews. He had an interview with Charlemagne, and then he also had an
Uh,
interview with his other interview was with Little Yachty on a Safe Place podcast. So we do have a clip from that because Little Baby was speaking on his Four Pockets Full click that he said. See, that's the thing. Some people were calling it a label. Some people, I'm saying click right now, but it was being referred to as a label at the
yeah.
time. It was 4PF. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and then I'll talk on it after that to let y'all know why I said click.
First Four Pockets Full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
You
click
said of
on
course.
the link.
Why you say of course?
Because it's all the shit that be going on and shit. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. And it ain't even just about the police or no, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about. Because who I am, and even like now, the young guys, when I meet them and new artists who gonna start their own label, I'm telling them, hey, start your label with something that don't got nothing to do with nothing or nobody but your artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody ain't tell me that. I ain't know nothing about that. I ain't really understand it. So now I'm telling them like, hey, if you gonna start your label, don't call your label the same thing you call your crew or you know your homeboys who grew up together. Y'all don't do that. Cause the way they trying to set it up as a system, they gonna try to use it as a game. You know what I'm saying? And it's really to like target. And there's some people who do act as gangs. So I get it, but that ain't everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what's so ironic, I got 4 pockets full from my roommate in jail. Right? I used to make him rap for me. Then one time he was like 4 pockets full. And I'm like, what the hell that come? I'm like, what that is? He like, yeah, it's just something I be saying, like 4 pockets full. But like, that's how I even became a rapper. Like I've been running around 4 pockets full for real.
Yeah.
Like I always had 20 bands on me, 5 racks in each pocket. Like.
So, that's why I had referred to 4PF as a clique when I was introducing the clip, because Little Baby, he, you know, in the clip, he's explaining that if you know, like when you have your group of friends, you know, right before you become super big in the music game, if you have that group and you use that same name and apply that name towards your label, then the industry will try to make, you know, especially if you're anybody in that clique is getting in trouble, they'll try to link it directly to your label, you know. And I'm pretty sure, you know, he didn't say Young Thug when he was talking about it, but I'm pretty sure he was kind of referring to what had happened with Young Thug during the Rico case, and then other rappers for their, you know, their cases. What do you think about that?
No, that's absolutely true. You know, y'all affiliated with each other if y'all flying under the same banner, and if that gets into the media and that's the case, and that's somebody you involved with and can go down with them too. So it's definitely like, if you think you want to go do, if you feel like you want to separate from the group, don't ever feel like you want to. If you want to separate from the group, you can't. You know, I feel like that's something we all should be able to kind of like do.
Exactly. And I think that I think he's really bold to go ahead and say that. I commend him for coming out and actually saying that on an interview, to let other rappers know, you know, before they make it, you know, hey, go ahead and switch that name up. Don't use the same name. It's cool to have your friends that you grew up with, or, you know, what have you, that were in your living around you, but when you make it big, go ahead and change that name. You know, don't use that same name, which makes sense. I think that's really good advice for him to give.
Yep.
And another thing that he said during that same interview was, I'm sorry, not that interview, the interview that he had with Charlemagne. He was asked about being mentioned in the Not Like Us song by Kendrick Lamar, and Lil Baby said he did not appreciate the name
Yeah.
drop, because he said he's cool with Drake, and he was like, I'm not, you know, I'm not into that side of the music stuff, but, you know, keep me out of it type of thing. And so I thought that was good for him to say that. I wish he had kind of said it during it, you know, when it was happening, instead of waiting until an interview to say it. But I am glad he did say it. But yeah, that's what's up with Lil Baby. He's trending for a couple other things that he said too, but I'll let y'all check those out. We will be summarizing a post for y'all, because I know usually when something's trending over the past week, we do try to summarize it in a post, so y'all can check it out on our page on Facebook. So we'll do that as well. But another person that was trending this past week was Latto, and she.
Latto.
This stuff is so random.
In the news a lot of times.
Right. It's so random to me, because a lot of times you don't know what's in, especially on Instagram, you don't know what's going to be in somebody's story. You don't know what's going to be in their story. And so when you click that story and you see something weird, you're like, what's going on? So that's what happened this week. Is a lot of people were clicking in Latto's story and they saw this. I'll go to
Kiki. Peekaboo. 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 Hi, Kiki. Hi. Come here. Right here.
So yeah, Latto was chilling with the monkey, literally chilling with the monkey, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure, because she's been working a lot. She did recently get featured on the cover of Ebony magazine's December issue, and so it could have been
Mhm.
linked to that. I actually haven't seen that issue yet, but I don't think I saw a monkey in any of those pictures. So I don't know if she's working on. She's definitely trying to tell us she's working on something new, but with the monkey, I just don't know what.
Monkey,
So she was calling that monkey Kiki,
monkey.
and I looked up Kiki the
She's a
monkey.
monkeying around.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I looked up,
Oh, that's
let me
delicious.
pull that up.
Yeah, we was talking about Cardi B and them and Offset harassing us
Yeah,
with their divorce again.
yeah. I mean, Cardi, she. Okay, let me tell y'all what happened because if we just start talking and y'all don't know what we're talking about, that's kind of weird. But okay. So what happened was we didn't even
I'm
give him a
clipping in
shout out. I
post.
actually forgot. Oop, this ain't good. Hold on.
Forget.
Wrong one.
I
Not
mean, Cardi does
hospitalized.
have a gap.
Okay, there we go. So Cardi B and Offset, they were also trending this past week because, by the way,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Offset. Because Offset, it was
Happy
just his birthday too.
birthday.
We forgot
Brr,
to
brr,
show
brr,
him at the
brr.
beginning of the show. He had a birthday
Ah,
party. Cardi B was there. And, she
a
was
lot of
doing her
Sagittarius in the
thing,
building.
partying. She was dancing on the rails and stuff like that. I saw different clips of her in the club when he was standing on the rail at the top, like in the VIP, and she was in the VIP on the bottom level, dancing on the rails and just dancing. He was throwing some. I don't know if he was throwing money. Somebody was
Mm.
throwing money at her. But anyway,
Uh,
that clip led to. It didn't really lead to, but it's like the background of
please tell me we
what
got the
happened.
clip.
We don't have that clip.
Mm.
We don't have the clip for them,
Oh,
unfortunately.
dang.
But
Yeah.
but she ended up apparently sleeping with him that night.
What?
Um, but she has a boyfriend. I didn't even
Somebody
know
got
she had a
lucky.
boyfriend. I didn't even
What?
know she had a boyfriend.
Cardi?
She said she was mad at her
Out
boyfriend.
here being dirty. Oh my goodness.
She
Ain't
said
that
she
about a
was mad at
bitch?
her boyfriend, and so that was her
Hell no.
reason behind sleeping with Offset. And he had thought they were getting back together or still
Wow.
together. I don't even know. And I don't
Oh,
know if their divorce
how
is
Offset?
finalized either.
Oh no.
I'm just all
Oh my
confused
goodness. See what
because
I'm
they got
saying?
so
Y'all harassing us. Y'all harassing us with y'all divorce.
yeah.
We
So
trying to
they went
move
on
on to
Twitter,
other things.
right? They went on Twitter going back and forth. He was basically saying stuff to the effect of "Stop lying to these people. You know we're still together," type of thing. And she got mad, and she ended up going on Twitter Spaces, which is their audio. It's real similar to that one app. What's that app called? I can't even think of it right now. But anyway, y'all know what app
Mocha,
I'm talking about.
monkey,
It's that one app that was big
uh,
around the pandemic. Anyway, Twitter Spaces. It's just
Zoom,
a place where you can talk. No, it's just audio only. And
Uvu,
uh man, the more you say them, the more I'm started to come my head. I
Big
just said
one.
the name of it the other day. That's okay. She went on Twitter Spaces to rant about it. She was so mad. She was like yelling on the thing. Like some people have we don't
Uh,
have the audio either, but she was literally yelling, and she's like, I don't want to be with you. No, 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 no. But my
oh
thing
my
is,
God.
why did you sleep with
Harassment.
them? You know what I mean? Don't sleep. That's your and
Harassing
then
us.
plus he is your ex husband. If
She
y'all
look
are
like a
divorced.
mermaid in this picture.
Oh yeah, a cute mermaid. But yeah, she is like
Ain't
posed
nothing
kind
wrong
of
with
like a
that. I
mermaid.
know.
Yeah. I think all mermaids are cute. I've never seen an Ugly Mermaid in my life.
Yeah, mermaids for the win, yo. I mean, at least not the ones that the ones that Disney and them make up, but not the ones that that the conspiracies are about. If you ever see a real mermaid, that'll spook you. But
Yeah, I think it
anyways,
will.
how do we get on mermaids?
I have no idea, but um, I do know that she was just really mad at him, and so
Yeah.
I don't know what's
What
going
else
on with
is
them.
new?
I kind of feel like they need to keep their business out of the public. Okay, I like
So
it.
go ahead and
But we do
send us
have
that
it. The video's
sponsorship.
up now. Oh,
Okay.
right. All right. But last but not least, the Jay-Z. I think we should definitely touch base on what's been happening with the Jay-Z civil
No,
lawsuit
let's not touch base. That's not a good idea.
because oh my gosh,
That's probably
it's
why
not
they got in trouble. Actually, they was touching
who.
somebody's base that they shouldn't need
Oh,
to,
ooh,
that they wasn't
well.
supposed to.
And again,
All right,
the whole
what is it?
lawsuit is an alleged lawsuit, and the girl came back and she said that she said a lot of the stuff that she initially alleged was not actually true. So she actually changed up her statement. So just put that out there
Oh, okay.
that yeah, the accuser has changed her statement. And she said that some things that she said was incorrect. But this week,
Hmm.
Jay-Z's lawyer Alex Spiro was trending because they went to basically in court, and there were several media outlets there present. We were not there, but we do have a clip from the source. I don't know if they're the original source, but we have a clip from the source, and it's of the lawyer
Okay.
talking on the case. So we're going to hear what he has to say, then we'll speak on it.
He's upset.
All right.
He's upset that somebody would be allowed to do this. They would make a mockery of the system like this. He's upset that this distracts and dissuades real victims from coming forward. He's upset that his kids and his family have to deal with this. He's upset, and he should be upset.
Right. Will Mr. Carter say anything more specifically about Mr. Combs? He didn't really address him in his statement, but anything since outlets and internet speculation have tried to affiliate the two of them, he didn't really, in his statement, specifically say anything about any of the allegations.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case. And there's nothing more to say.
Yeah, so the lawyer, he's saying that they basically were never friends. That's what he's alluding to. And I thought that was really a lot of people took it by surprise because Jay-Z and Diddy, they've known each other for many years, and so a lot of people, I think, just automatically assumed that they were friends. But he's definitely saying that they were never friends and they don't have a long-term bond or anything like that. um yeah, what do you think about that? Oh, you're muted. Just a second, sorry. Okay.
Well, it's the same thing. Sorry, I'm a little congested too, but it's the same thing that we just went through with Lil Baby as well, with the separating yourself from the situation. You got to do that, especially if you don't want to be affiliated and you had no affiliation.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's also important, because Jay-Z, he's married, he has a family, he has, 3 kids
Yeah,
with Beyonce,
yeah,
and
his
I think
kids.
that it's really important for him to do that as a father because you want to keep it you got to look at the details of the case, and you want to definitely keep things separate. So I mean,
Yeah,
again, like when we see pictures of
And
celebrities
he's been
posing in
accused of
pictures
some
together,
very, yeah.
we automatically tend to assume that they're friends, but they're probably just taking a picture
Yeah,
together, you know.
true.
And when they
True.
work on music together,
True.
that doesn't necessarily mean they're friends either, just because they're working on music together. You know, a lot of people, of course, will say otherwise,
You ain't
and
friends with
if you
everybody
feel
you work
different,
with, you know?
right? And if y'all feel different, go ahead and drop what you think in the comments. You know, let us know. But it's definitely been trending this
Yeah.
past week
Best
because,
comment gets a shout out.
right. I even saw on the Breakfast Club they were discussing it, and they were like, that's, you know, they were even saying, you know, it's a good point that maybe they were not, you know, maybe they weren't officially considered friends. However, there are some
Yeah.
clips of Diddy calling Jay-Z his friend and saying that he's his go-to
Uh,
guy. You know, I saw a clip of that.
oh,
Um, that was
oh.
at I don't know
So
where
you
that
see,
was.
so it could possibly be a
So
case of, oh, you in trouble. Let me, let me get up out of
um,
here. Well, looks like I
I
ought to
mean,
be going.
you know, because but at the same time, there are people in lives sometimes where they'll tend to bond to somebody faster than the other person bonds to them. You know,
That's
it could
true.
be a case of that
There's
too.
tons of comedy movies about that.
Yeah, you know, and they'll say things that are like really loving and caring towards the other person. The other person doesn't necessarily feel that way as far as like friendship or what have you.
Tons of
So
comedy
it could
movies
be
about
that,
that.
you
You
know,
were stating the
could,
premise right now.
could definitely be that going on. So, but it
Yeah,
definitely was trending, you know. And
the
again, that was
adoring
not
man
our clip. That
child.
was taken from the source, one of the source
It's like, you my
pages.
friend now.
But
Like, no, I'm not your friend. I am not.
exactly,
We are not affiliated. Come on, let's
you
go to the
know,
mall.
and if they feel that way at the same time, you know, Jay Z, you know, if he did
Yeah.
feel that way at that moment when Diddy was saying that stuff on camera, because it wasn't just one time, it was several times where he called him a friend on camera. Um, he probably would just, you know, respected him enough to not embarrass him by saying, "I'm not your friend," you know, if that's what he felt at the time.
Yeah, type
But,
of
you know,
thing. Yeah.
again, it could be the other thing of where they
Save
used to be
face.
friends and maybe they're not friends anymore. You know, it could be that
Mm,
too. We don't know.
mm.
But just wanted to
Jay-Z
bring it
saying,
to,
you do not have a friend in me.
yeah. So that's what that is, y'all. But those were the main things that were trending this past week. There's always more. Like every time we drop an
Okay.
episode, more. there's there's like
Something
usually
happens.
something happening at the
Somebody
very
do
moment that
something.
we're talking. Yeah,
Can't
somebody.
nobody stay still. Let's
Exactly.
play the quiet game and see how long y'all can be quiet. Somebody lose already.
Uh-huh. That's how it be
Look, I'm
too.
still talking right now. Look, see, there you started. See, can't, no, it ain't never going. We're gonna have plenty of TV, y'all,
Exactly. Yeah.
to consume
So
and
make sure
resume.
that y'all have a great holiday because it's Christmas weekend, y'all.
Yes,
Christmas
you have a
or
great holiday too,
pre-Christmas
Key.
weekend, whatever. There's so much going on. Yeah, we're
Yes,
going out of town, having fun with the
it's about to go
family.
down.
Yeah, in a
That's
major
awesome.
way.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Make sure y'all go
Happy
follow my
holidays.
Patreon over at Grandmaster Base Monstar. If y'all want to keep up with me in the step up real life world, you know, you got step up 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you got step up real life. So go check me out on Patreon and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. And make sure y'all follow our wonderful host over on
Me, follow me,
Instagram.
official
And
KeyIce. Yes. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Threads. I'm on X, and I'm on TikTok. Well, oh yeah, oh, we gotta talk about TikTok real
yes,
quick.
plug yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, so are they shutting down? Is TikTok shutting down? I've only made
Yeah,
$6.
as
Need
of
them to
right
stay
now.
open.
Well,
Dang.
congratulations on the. I
Boo.
mean,
You
'cause
know what it's
it's
like?
hard to earn on there. So
It's like
congratulations on the $6.
oh, well, thank you. Well, thank you. It's the small wins. It's the small wins, you know. We really
Right,
hope by the
everyone
next
counts.
quarter we were really hoping by the next quarter we could double that actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh
Twitter is it's definitely supposed to be banned on January 19th. The Supreme
Twitter
Court, because
or
I'm
TikTok?
sorry. Okay, let me restate it. TikTok is
Talk.
definitely supposed
Okay.
to be banned
TikTok.
on January 19th. The Supreme Court has made their decision. TikTok had a like a counterclaim going on where they were like saying, "Oh, don't shut us down," but the Supreme Court, they're like, "Nah, we shut you down.
They ruled,
y'all
huh?
gone." So
Dang.
they've already ordered Apple and Google to remove the app from their stores by that day, or on that day, on or
Dang.
before that date. So here's the catch:
Dang. Why I feel
if
like
you
we
have,
what?
the catch is if you have not downloaded the app. Okay, if you have downloaded the app, then you can keep the app. It'll still work. It just won't update because these apps they update almost every day. So the only thing you won't be getting
Yeah,
any of the new updates. But the good thing,
that's
if you
booty.
do want to be on it still, is that you can still access it that way. Now, the other thing that people aren't thinking about is that you can access TikTok from a web browser on a computer. I don't know if that's
That's
part
true.
of they're banning the whole thing. So I don't know if I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably put a block on that domain as well from the US. I don't know about that. Most people are talking about the app
Boo.
itself. But if you
What an
do have
invasion
content
of
you're
our
trying
freedom
to
of
upload,
speech.
you can try to
This is a
use the web
clear and
browser,
blatant
but
invasion.
it's
It's a
definitely
clear and blatant invasion.
it's definitely something that they're feeling heavily that the Chinese government has been spying on US citizens to get information.
Who
And so
cares?
that's
What
what
they gonna do with it? They ain't gonna do nothing with it. It's about
you
to
know
be a
how much
one
people
world
be staying
government
on
in
these
this
apps and
place.
stuff.
It is
I
about to be
care.
a
I
one
actually
world
care.
government in this
I'll
place.
be the I'll be your op- opponent in this conversation because I actually do care.
I'm
I
telling
mean,
you right
by the
now,
app
it's
being
like
on your
it's
phone, they have access to all your contact. Like there's ways they can have access, and then people share their contact list with TikTok. So they have everybody. Think about all the people that work in all these different corporations. They have access to so many people's information. That is a big security risk. Now, if they can
uh,
find a way to alleviate that type of security risk, which see that's the problem. TikTok has not done that. They haven't said, "Oh, we can change up our security," to help our government feel better. They have not even tried to do that. All they're doing is saying it's a violation of the First Amendment. But guess what? TikTok is not even U.S. owned. So what are you talking about? First Amendment? It's not First Amendment for your company. It's First Amendment for us. We have First Amendment rights, not y'all. Y'all are foreign. Like, come on.
wow.
Like, it doesn't apply to
Uh,
them. That's why Supreme
it's like we're
Court
being.
denied
It's like we're
them.
being. It's like we're
It,
being told to leave the party.
but guess
Like
what?
it's like
They
we the
they
kids
don't
at the
allow us.
party that everybody else gonna be in their party and we getting told to leave because our parents said they
Nah.
got our contact information. Ain't they supposed to
Did,
have
did
our contact information?
did you know that China bans Facebook and Instagram in China? They don't allow
Oh
our
man.
social media over there.
Nah, it's territorial. Oh,
I
nah, it's
feel like I
territorial.
mean
Uh, uh,
their
uh.
people cannot get
I didn't know
access
that though.
to.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
Facebook and Instagram is banned in China.
yeah, it's banned over there. There's some people over there that have been bypassing it by downloading some
Look,
form of VPN, but it's banned over there. They can't download it from, yeah, they get in trouble if they're using it over there. So
not a
I
government
think it's
playing on
fair.
our
I think
fun.
it's fair
Like
because why we blaming our government when their government been doing it all along to us? Like, come on, that's
if we
how I
can't
feel.
spy on your people, y'all can't spy on our people. Is that what it is? That's how y'all feel,
I
y'all.
mean,
Everybody want to go tit for tat. I'm just
but
trying to pay my bills. Y'all want to go banning stuff. You know,
well,
like
there's
think about
plenty
how
of
many
other
people
apps.
like this is gonna displace. Yeah,
There's
there
plenty of
is,
other
but
apps for that.
you
People
know,
were relying.
TikTok was special. Like I said, it's like we at the party and our parents is making us leave. Everybody
It's
else still gonna
been
be at the party. Everybody gonna come to school the next day. They're gonna be talking about how fun the party was. And we just gonna be like, dang, we didn't even get to see the unicorns or the rainbows and none of that. We left.
It's been
What if
coming for a
that's where the
long
aliens
time.
decide to? It's been coming for a long time. They should have
Yeah,
figured
we
it out
talked about
together
this last
then.
year. We talked about this last year, I
They should have
think,
been
at the
figured
end
it
of
out
last year.
together then. So
Well,
you think Instagram
okay,
gonna get
there
more
might be
clout
hope.
now? You think more
There
people
might
gonna
be
be on
some hope.
Instagram?
There might be some hope because Trump, he's about to be inaugurated on
Is
the
he gonna play the
20th,
cool
which is
granddaddy?
that's the day after TikTok. Mind you, he's the one that actually initiated the TikTok ban. But now he's trying to come back and possibly say he may keep it or try to keep it. But the ban happens on the 19th. He doesn't get inaugurated to the 20th. So it's already going to be gone from the stores by, the time he's inaugurated. But if he does, but my thing is, I don't want to get into politics,
It
but that's the
sounds.
problem. That's the problem.
Uh-huh.
TikTok is too political. That's the big problem.
That's what I was finna say.
Yeah.
Like, what is the government really getting? I get the whole like, oh, they're spying on us, but I feel like that's really the surface layer because they trying way too hard. I ain't seen them
Well, look at
try
the
this
AI
hard
stuff. I
when
think they're
I
copying
needed
our
that
faces.
$1,500 for the from COVID. All right, I ain't seen them
I think
try
they're.
this hard when AI came in and started taking our jobs. You know.
I mean, I think they're copying our faces because I've seen some really weird filters over on TikTok. I mean, I've used TikTok. I have a TikTok account. I haven't logged in a minute, but some of
Oh,
those
they
filters,
already
I was
got the
like,
facial recognitions for
exactly,
sure.
exactly. And I'm like, I don't want my face being used in some app I don't know about. You know
Weird
what I'm
way.
saying? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
really people. Most people don't read through the whole agreement when they sign up for apps to know exactly what their data is being used for or their likeness. And so, even with
Yeah.
Facebook, I've seen people complain about Facebook too. It's not just TikTok. I actually, what was that one? There was a
Yeah.
article saying that Facebook and TikTok's ad platform, they had been using people's information to like store AI data or something like that. It was some weird something. But anyway, when I find the article, I'll drop it in the comments below. But yeah, y'all.
Let us know it.
TikTok's basically gone. They do have a ByteDance who owns TikTok. They have another platform called Lemon8. It's the word lemon with the number 8 afterwards. They have that app, and it's
Oh
real similar
man,
to TikTok.
this is
And so
funny.
a lot of people are actually moving over to Lemon8. But
Is
it's
that right?
unclear if Lemonade is going to be included in the ban with TikTok because again, they are owned by the same company, ByteDance. But it's really I have a
Exactly.
Lemonade account, and it's real similar to TikTok.
Yeah.
So for at least for the time being, we just know that TikTok's banned. So if you're able to use your Lemonade account in place of TikTok, you might be able to do that. But yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
Gotta
going
jump
down.
over there real quick.
But yeah, y'all.
Can't believe it. We gotta go home. Something better happen at the party since we gotta leave.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
They'll
We'll see
have
what
us back.
happens on January
Watch.
19th. You know what I mean? Because
Because
TikTok is
TikTok
putting
gonna be
in
born without
another.
black people. Watch.
They're putting in another. What do they call those? They're trying to put something else. They found something else to try to stop it, but I think that's going to be for the summertime.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's been a pleasure, y'all. Thank y'all so
Interesting.
much for tuning in with us today. And I hope you have a happy holiday. Be safe out there, especially up north where it's snowing and icy. Make sure you're being safe on those roads. Y'all have a good one.
Make sure y'all enjoy some Christmas ham and some
Or
Christmas
turkey.
spirits. Peace.
Peace.
Or turkey.